Hi everyone, my name is Kaustubh Kalia. So what exactly is an SIP and what are the four benefits of SIP along with a good explanation on rupee cost of averaging is what we'll see in this video. Now, what exactly is an SIP? SIP is a mode of investing where you invest fixed amounts periodically. So what you're doing here is you're investing in mutual funds, a pre-decided date, a pre-decided amount, a pre-decided scheme जिसमें आपको invest करना है, and a pre-decided bank account जहाँ से पैसा debit होगा. So it's as simple as say on the 5th of January and on the 5th of every month, 50,000 rupees will be invested, will be deducted from my bank account and will be invested in a particular scheme, say HDFC Top 100 scheme. So this is how SIP works and this is how SIP is. Now, what are the four benefits of investing through an SIP? First benefit is compounding, power of compounding. ब्याज पे ब्याज जिसको हम कहते हैं. So what happens here is, as and when you invest, your profits get reinvested over time and उस पे you earn more returns, correct? So profit पे profit आपको return आते रहता है. So here again the important thing is the sooner you start and the higher amount you invest, the longer that you're invested benefits, because that is how compounding works. So ब्याज पे ब्याज, profit पे profit, and you invest for a long amount of time and garner more profits. That's how this first benefit of compounding works. The second benefit is simplicity, flexibility, and convenience. So in this case, what happens is you are able to pause, you're able to stop your SIP anytime, you're able to increase your SIP anytime, and you can start with even smaller amounts. So slow and steady, you're making returns and you're achieving your financial goals. Just to give you an example, if you want to achieve a retirement corpus of 5 crores in 20 years, the amount that you have to invest is only 63,000 per month. So that is very simple. Now, आपको market का research करने का time नहीं होगा, market क्या कर रहा है, etc. etc. The process is in our control. The market movement is not in our control. So that's how it becomes very simple, because you're letting the process do the job and you're letting the fund manager who's an expert handle your portfolio. The third benefit is automation. In this case, like we earlier discussed, pre-decided scheme में pre-decided amount आपके pre-decided bank account से pre-decided date पे debit होके वो scheme में invest हो जाता है. So what you're doing here is you are letting the automation take care of itself and achieving the financial goals, because here you are not trying to time the markets, you are letting the automation do the job here. So it's as simple as that, because it is automation. The next benefit, the fourth benefit, the most important benefit is rupee cost of averaging. In rupee cost of averaging, what happens is मार्केट ऊपर जाए आपका यूनिट्स बाय होता है जो कम होते हैं, मार्केट नीचे जाए आपका यूनिट्स वापस बाय होता है जो ज्यादा होता है. So whether the market goes up or down, you are buying units, and over the period of time, over 5, 10, 15, 20 years, your average cost is getting rationalized, it's smoothed out, it's basically being averaged. So your cost gets averaged out and you're buying more units when the markets are low, you're buying less units when the markets are high, and that is how you continue to accumulate units and achieve your financial goals. For rupee cost of averaging, we'll see a real life example. Let's watch. Thank you so much. So here we will understand the actual example of rupee cost of averaging and what exactly it is. I have taken a real life scheme which is called as HDFC Top 100. Okay, I have taken the NAV for the last 22 years. Now, HDFC Top 100 invests in the top 100 companies listed on the stock exchange, which are called as large cap companies. So this is a large cap scheme. They invest in the bluest of the blue chips, large caps, top 100 companies, which is Nifty 50 plus Nifty Next 50. So if you see, NAV is basically the value per unit. And as and when market days happen, these NAVs reduce and are volatile. So if you see, we have put another column called as growth over previous day. अगर आप देखोगे तो आपको देखिए बहुत volatility है. First day पे it was around say 2% up. Then on the next day, if you compare it to the previous day, we are comparing it to the previous day, it was down around 3.5% or so. Then similarly, if you see, it has been being, it's very volatile, correct? It's very volatile, because that is how markets is. Markets go up, markets go down. Eventually, markets in the long run go up only, because that is how the Indian economy grows, revenue profits grow, and that's how the returns come. So if you see, what I have done is, now let's come to 2022. If you see, the NAV has grown from around 26.7 to 691.894 per unit. Okay, so it has grown 26 times. So if you would have invested 1 lakh on in January 2000, today you will have a value of around 26 lakhs. Yes, it has grown around 26 lakhs despite the volatility that has happened. Now, ये exactly rupee cost of averaging होता क्या है? तो जैसे मैंने कहा, NAV जैसे जैसे change होते रहता है, whether market goes up or market goes down, you continue to buy units. Say if you have decided that on the 5th your SIP will get debited from a
पर्टिकुलर बैंक अकाउंट, यहाँ पे 26.32 पे बाय हुआ, उसके बाद देखोगे आप तो Feb 5th को आएंगे तो ऑन द प्रीवियस डे 25.49 पे बाय हुआ, फिर उसके बाद मार्च में आएंगे तो वापस 27 पे बाय हुआ, ऐसे करते करते हर बार बाय होता है एंड वोलेटिलिटी का फायदा होता है, तो यू अक्यूमुलेट अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स and that is how the rupee cost of averaging. So your NAV gets averaged out because you are following a process. Now one more thing that you have to see is what is the IRR that the fund has given. So the IRR that the fund has given is around 15.9%. So अगर आपने फर्स्ट डे इन्वेस्ट किया होता एंड आज अगर अपना वैल्यू चेक करते हैं तो पॉइंट टू पॉइंट जो IRR है वो आपका 15.93% है. बेयर इन माइंड दैट एनी इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड largely over the long term 5 7 10 15 20 years will give you a return between 11 to 15%, because that is how market grows and this is a large cap scheme. So this is the rupee cost of averaging. If the market goes up or market goes down, your units are bought, okay, and irrespective of the volatility, आपको यहाँ पे volatility दिखता होगा, growth कितना है, कभी ऊपर है कभी नीचे है, कभी बहुत नीचे है कभी बहुत ऊपर है, so irrespective of that आपका units buy होता है and at the end you make money. That is how this rupee cost of averaging works. I hope you found this example useful as well as interesting. Thank you so much everyone.